Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at a beautiful weekend to start. Today, tomorrow, gorgeous 78, low humidity. Get out, do something. Sunday, there's going to be some rain at certain point in the morning. When it ends, we don't know yet, but there's something popping through Sunday. Sort of, like a little rain. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, last night was gorgeous. The breeze, you could feel the temperatures cooling down.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was beautiful. As you know, I referenced that when Leah and I left Mulcahy's and walked to the car. I said, "Oh my, this feels really good."
Good.
Yeah.
I could have slept outside. It was so gorgeous. I mean, the breeze, almost as good as the ocean breeze, but not quite.
Now, just to show everybody that, and again, I'm going to bring something up. You do not have to talk about it, but I want to show people that our show is real. We sit here, talk about our life, our families, and everything going on. We're not making it up. Everything you hear is real.
We're not making it up.
Right? So the show continues. While you hear music on the radio, Cande and I are blabbing about the two of us about something, and you told me about last night you had a crazy nightmare. Now, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want, but I found it, like, I've never heard anyone have this type of nightmare.
It was a bad nightmare. I became violent, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But while this nightmare was going on, the alarm went off.
All right.
So that, it stays with you when that sort of thing happens.
Right. So you woke up thinking you thought it was real, right?
I woke up first angry that I woke up in the dream, like, I don't know, somewhere between dreaming and reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate waking up like that. I really hate it.
So are you telling us that this nightmare that you're not going to speak about, you wanted it to continue? Is that what you're telling me?
I sort of did.
It's pretty wild. Not going to lie.
I think
that's
I
something.
need to see a doctor.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean,
oh, mamma mia. All right, well, let's move on. I'm awake now.
Goes without saying. All right. Cande, 5 Hour Energy. You know the company 5 Hour Energy? Do. They just unveiled a caffeinated barbecue sauce for the summer.
Does Barbecue Tom know what's going on with that?
This is interesting. I bring it up for a number of reasons. Barbecue Tom for sure. But think about this when you are, and I'm not promoting this barbecue sauce. I'm just telling you about an article that I'm reading. After you have heavy barbecue, like you can't move, you want to lay down, you want to go to sleep. What if your barbecue had barbecue sauce that had caffeine in it, Cande?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Kept you going, no?
No. Make you a little crazy. You ever have too much coffee and then your heart and you're like, oh my, it's too much?
I have a great story. Do you want to hear it?
Of course.
So, way back, I'm talking like maybe Leo was born. I don't even know if Leo was born yet. When we lived in my in-laws' house. And this is kind of at the beginning of when I really became a coffee drinker. Like now I could, coffee, big cup in the morning, afternoon, whatever. I could have one before bed.
I can't do that, but you do it.
And I'm good. I can go to sleep, no problem. Back then, I was just starting my coffee love. And I remember it was a snowy day. Dana was at work. And I'm sitting there with my in-laws, and I had 3 cups of coffee, 3 decent-sized cups of coffee. Now I don't even do that. I'll have one and a half.
That's it.
So this was morning, right, where you have your first cup of coffee. Sitting on the couch, I was like on my 3rd cup of coffee, and out of nowhere, like I had to lay down. My heart was going crazy.
This is what I'm saying. I don't like that.
It was like I got scared. Like I asked them to get me a cold
I don't want hidden
compress.
Caffeine in anything. Oh, you needed the cold. Of course you did, which was right at your fingertips, I'm sure.
Yes. I was like, please, somebody, get me a cold compress.
I had 3 cups of coffee. I might die.
I'll never forget it.
But I know that feeling, and it's awful. I don't like that. I don't like this packing of caffeine into everything. I don't think it's necessary.
Now, they do say that a serving of this, let's see, each serving is about as much caffeine as a weak cup of coffee. So
Why do we need it?
It's double the caffeine of a can of Coke and just under a normal cup of coffee caffeine for
So
each serving.
if I have, say, a piece of barbecue chicken
Right.
with that sauce on it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking the equivalent. I mean, I'm eating the equivalent of a weak cup of coffee.
And if you put 2 servings of the sauce on, like, we douse our stuff in barbecue sauce, right?
Right.
It's like having 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, so...
I don't see the need.
Okay.
I don't want it. They better label it. They better make it really clear.
Yeah, they need to put, like, a big red, red and yellow, like,
An
label on
alarm when you pick up the bottle. It has caffeine. It has caffeine. It has caffeine.
it. That's exactly right. Candy, some national days here for you on a Friday. National Logistics Day today.
What is logistics? Somebody explain it to me.
Oh, come on. It's
My girlfriend used to work in the logistics department of Macy's.
All right.
Not clear.
You are right. It's hard to explain, but it's basically making sure everything's linked together and gets where it's going, and the speed of getting our goods around the world from truck to airplane to a distribution center to things like that. Logistics, getting things where they need to go. Okay.
Amazon really has a handle on that, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, there is a reason Amazon is the best. Let's just go. Now, we love our FedEx people. We love our UPS people. They are the OG delivery people. They do a great job.
I love my mailman.
Mailman, post office, they're still, out there busting their butts. But Amazon's taking it to a different level,
Yeah, maybe we all need to go to their school of logistics, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. National Alaska Day. You've ever been?
I have not. I want to, though. I do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, good luck with that.
You've never been to Alaska either, have you?
No. My sister took a cruise out of Alaska.
And she seemed to really enjoy it.
She did. You got to pick the right time of year. It could be dicey, the weather, depending. I also heard there's a lot of parts of Alaska that are not, like, very crime-filled. Would you even believe that? Yeah,
I would. I think there's crime-filled areas everywhere.
Of course, but like Alaska, like there's certain spots like people are like, yeah, you don't go there. And like, yeah, some really, I remember like a reality show of seeing that, like a real desolate place in Alaska, that small town, and it was just filled with crime.
That's
and
scary.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to go to Alaska.
I'm sure there's beautiful, beautiful parts. National Insurance Awareness Day today.
What the heck does that mean?
To review your insurance policy. Make sure you're good, you're all set up, you know what's going on, and it's National Insurance Day. What do you want me to tell you?
Keep talking, I'll fall asleep. Go ahead.
And it's National Paul Bunyan Day today.
Explain again who Paul Bunyan is.
Oh, the big blue ox.
I know what he looks like.
Mm-hmm. 1906, Paul Bunyan was first appeared in print in a magazine or a newspaper, and the rest is history. It was a folk tale that started about lumberjacks.
A folk tale. That's what I want.
Yeah. And anyway, too boring to go on for sure.
Right.
All right, how about some good news, and then we'll get our weekends set up, okay? All right. Let's start with this. An Uber Eats driver in Phoenix left a note on a woman's Chipotle bag about how he was driving on the side to give his fiancée the wedding she deserves. So the lady he delivered to posted his note on TikTok along with his Venmo, and it's now been viewed over 30 million times, and donations are flooding in to this Uber driver. Yeah.
Oh, I got to get a gimmick.
Right. Everyone needs a gimmick. Chipotle even gave in $500 to this thing.
Wow. Oh, this is rich.
Candy, because honestly, like this guy, I mean, it's a nice story, but he put a note on a bag and a woman posted about we need a gimmick. What's going to be our gimmick?
I'm going to think about this. I'm going to think about this weekend, and I think Monday we do a gimmick show.
All right, let's do it. You got to get a Venmo though. Yeah.
Venmo's no problem.
Oh, really? Look at you.
I had
Oh,
kids in college. Venmo was a big deal.
All right. You're very technologically inclined lately. Good.
I'm telling you.
The founder of a rescue place in Wisconsin called Albert's Dog Lounge recently took a dog in with a serious infection and no fur. His name is Clyde. His owners loved him but could not afford medicine. He's doing great.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, the rescue place took care of him. He's better, and that's great.
Is he going home with his owners, or?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Wonder.
Doesn't say.
Poor
Doesn't say.
thing.
And a kid from Long Island is heading off to NYU this year, which wouldn't be news, except he's 12.
Wow.
His name is Suborno Barry.
I think I saw this kid on a weekend news show.
Now, he skipped 5th, 6th, 7th, 9th, and 11th grade,
Wow.
and he's going to study math and physics at NYU.
Wolf.
And he is
Out of his
12.
way. 12.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh, boy.
amazing. Candy, what's your weekend look like? What do you got?
Ladies' lunch today. Looking forward to it. I'm going to relax tomorrow and just do what I feel like doing. How's that?
I love that. That's
I don't
great.
know what I feel like doing yet because it's not tomorrow.
All right, you can do that. You're entitled. Abigail, my middle child, had a sleepover 2 nights in a row.
I told you she's not coming back.
Well, it's funny. She had one at her friend's house and then yesterday at our house. So she's currently in our house. We'll see what today brings. Elijah had 2 days of like a sleepover and a beach day with his friend. He's home now.
Oh, yeah, they brought him back.
Yeah. Yes, they did. There's going to be tennis in our future the next couple days. It looks
That
beautiful.
is shocking.
Yeah, I know that. I'm going to be at Mariano Rivera Honda tomorrow in Port Jeff Station, noon. Free barbecue for everyone. Come on down.
Come on.
And then a week from tomorrow, the fest. I cannot
Oh,
believe.
my goodness, I can't either.
Walker
Can't
Hayes
believe
and
it, a week
everything.
away. Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
All right. I want you to enjoy your weekend. All right?
And you too, through all of everything you've got to do. Have fun.
Thank you. We have a beautiful day today and tomorrow. Maybe some rain on Sunday, but get out and enjoy today and tomorrow. Thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.